Okay, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Okay, okay. Mods, is it okay if we refund Sam's points there, because that was kind of a bad time to redeem that, not gonna lie. Oh my god. All right, but it seems like we're back though, so yeah, sorry about that. I refunded that? Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Anyway, let's continue. The library had too much to offer. It must be a very valuable book, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to take it out of the library. Slash for frick's sake. The stream decided to hit the books. Is this what you're looking for, Princess? Give it a read. Oh, of course. Well, it's titled The Light of Alola. I'll just, read it aloud, shall I? The empty sky broke asunder, a hole appearing where had been none. A single beast appeared from in it. It was named the beast that calls the moon. The king of Alola bowed before it, the beast that stole all heaven's light. The island guardians fought against it, but in the end they lost the fight. Then did the beast that brings the dark cast its paw on the line of kings. So had the beast that had won marked the path for all such finished things. Beast of sun and beast of moon, through their union they brought new life. A fragile heir in Alola born, that island guardians would keep from strife. The ancient kings sang their thanks for Lunala with song of flute. Two tones rang out across the altar, a perfect pair even after mute. Isn't it great? My dad's books are all great. What? I mean, yes it is. But when you say your father, isn't this book very old? Yeah, it belonged to my dad. I know I don't look it, but my family used to be pretty much royalty. I had to have all my dad's books moved here so they didn't get ruined by the Pokémon. I can tell you lots of other old stories about Alola too. You interested? Oh, that would be wonderful. I'll be delighted if you did. I think I'll stay here. But I know why you've come to Alola. You'll be undergoing another trial, won't you, Cinder? Good luck with it. I read that Ula's Island's electric type trial can only be reached by the bus on Route 10. Once we're done with Mally City, we should head to Route 10. Lots of Pokemon there. Also, yes, Acerola is really cute. She's easily one of my favorite characters in these games. There's two characters I'd adopt as my daughters. There's Poppy and then there's Acerola. They are really cute. Alright, do we need to heal at all? No, we do not. Okay. Alright, I think I will save right here, and then this will be a good time for us to take a break. Alright. When we come back, we are going off to Route 10. I will see you guys in just a bit. Back. I'm back. I'm back. Who's ready for some more Pokemon? I'm ready for some more Pokemon. Are you ready for some more Pokemon? I certainly am ready for some more Pokemon. Let's get into it. Warner Bros. Let me check something real quick. So Zach did a thing? Oh god. Hold on, I'm gonna check that real quick. Oh my freaking god. Can I show this on stream? Can I please show this on stream? Yes, okay. Let me get that downloaded then. Okay, so Zach sent a screenshot of like the messages that Sandslash was saying when he was going like, "Raining dance, dance, you dork, dance," and this is what Zach did. I'm gonna close the DS real quick just so we can hear this just fine.
Dance, you fuck! Dance for them! Yes! Yes!
I'm gonna play that again.
Dance, you fuck! Dance for them! Yes! Yes!
Oh my god, it's great. Okay, so I think I remember this lady. She just wants us to find her little Stuffle. Alright, this is a tree. A bird just attacked us. That is a bird. Look at that big bird. Alright, we're just gonna toxic you. If I catch you, great. If not, well, sayonara. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so we can look through here. Okay. I could have used a quick ball, but whatever. It's whatever. That did a lot of damage to Salandra there. Although, I think I can think of someone who won't do too much damage to. Since it's kind of, like, since it resists flying. I know Armin is still low leveled, but, I mean, hey, I think it'll be fine. It will not be fine. That is a critical hit. Oh god. That was a critical hit. That will still be fine. Alright, Firo. You want to be caught or what? They really do not want to be caught. Well, this next turn is going to kill you, so either stay in the ball or die. Your choice. Guess he really wanted to live. And Armin grew a level out of that. Very nice. Alright, no, you can just go raw in the box, I guess. Alright. I think we'll use another Sody Pop. That is a trainer. Let's fight you. That's an octopus. That's an octopus. That's an octopus. I don't know what I'm doing. Good god, that did a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna Thunder Wave you. That's a... Sandslash, goddammit. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna knock you out. Yep. And it was a critical hit, just add insult to injury, I guess. Octopus, Octagon, the similarities are striking. Alright. I'm just gonna revive Peaches. Because I want Peaches to get experience. You avoided the frickin' attack? You binge. Okay. I am just going to use Hyper Potion. Got Paralyze. Very nice. We should take you out, no problem. Alright, Chloe's at level 33. Alright, let's dry off our doggo. Do you people make a what-if team for any Pokemon game? Like, for example, what will be Cinder's team if she picks Litten? And I've never really thought of that. I did one for Legends Arceus. Big girl. She a big girl now. Pika? Alright, there's one of the Stuffles the lady wanted us to find. And that's a Pokemon. Alright, we can just knock you out with this. Big meaty claws! Alright, got some berries. There's an item right here, a super potion. Oh, I see another baby. Oh, I bumped into another baby. Hisuian Samurott, Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Lilligant, Ursaluna, Hisuian Zoroark, and Alolan Ninetales. Ooh. Nice. finding all the babies. Alright, let's do a Dragon Rage. Some takedown on me, I see. I think we should be able to take out with another Dragon Rage in that range. There we go. What sort of nasty plot? Ooh. I know I'm not gonna keep Dragon Rage. I know I'm not gonna keep it long term, but I do still want to hang on to it for now. Smog, I'm definitely not gonna keep long term either. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Smog. Smog on, more like Smog off. Alright, got another baby. I'm just calling the Stuffles babies. Let's take a look at everyone here. Okay. I think we'll probably be good for another battle here. I guess you're not a trainer. So you up ahead are. Let's go ahead and talk to the baby. Alright, all the stuff will have gone back to her trainer. So after we fight you, we're gonna go back to that lady. Stuffles with tags at their butt. Alright, let's do Dragon Rage. Alright, we avoided the takedown. Very nice. And Growlithe has been taken down. Officer Earl. Alright, there's some Team Skull Grunts over there. We'll talk to you once we're all settled and everything. Alright, got a muscle band. And we got some money. Very nice. Right, that should give us plenty of money to buy a couple TMs. I'm so glad HMs aren't a thing anymore. Alright. Let's see, I'm definitely gonna buy Facade. I'm definitely gonna buy Shadow Claw. U-turn is a really good move, but I don't know who I'd teach it to. I think I'm just gonna buy it for now, just to hold on to it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Aki can learn U-turn. Ooh. Okay, so Chloe can learn Facade. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, then I think for you, I think I'm gonna forget Bite. Let's see here. Brick Break. I know Peaches is more of a special attacker, but that could be some nice coverage. Or your attack stat is higher right now. Although I think that's gonna change once you evolve, but... Yeah, that's definitely gonna change once you evolve. I know this might seem like a weird play for right now, but I think I'm gonna get rid of... I think I'm gonna get rid of Thunderwave. Yes, Thunderwave can be good for, like, catching Pokemon and whatnot. But since we have a full team of 6 now, we're not gonna do that much catching from here on out. I mean, there are gonna be a couple of, like, big catches on our journey, but, like... Yeah. All done, Hill of HMs being actually decent. Time to be like Luigi and enter the dream world. Can't say Dreamland because Jolteron, Ink, and Hal Ink will sue me. See you guys later. Take care, Sandslash. Take care. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Thunderwave. Plus, also, like, we have Static. Like, I know that's not a guaranteed paralysis, but, like, that could still help out a lot when it activates. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do things. Alright, Shadow Claw. I definitely want to teach that to Aki. Let's see. I think I'm gonna forget Feint Attack. And U-turn sounds like it would be an interesting move for Aki to have. So I think I might teach it that as well. I feel like it'd be fun to play around with. I think I'll forget Leer. Right. We taught some moves to our Pokemon here. Alright, let's keep moving forward. just gonna save, because why not? What, you never seen somebody take a bus stop to go before? Hey, yo, you trying to steal our bus stop? Best go find your own, you heard? And we gotta fight with these goons. Alright, Houndour. Or Houndour. Houndour. I don't think it really matters. Potato, potato. Alright, we're just gonna use another Dragon Rage. Over a bus stop. Right, took that out, no problemo. Dang, I lost? Then my homie's gotta fight you. That's just life in Team Skull. We stand up to even the strong, yo. We stand up, but not for long, yo. Gotta fight two Team Skull grunts in a row. You'll fight for this bus stop and you'll like it. Ooh, this would be a good chance to demonstrate my ability. And get confused in the process. Okay. Alright, please break through, Solandra. I'm counting on you. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm trying to show off something cool! Oh, snapped out of it. Yeah! Normally, poison types are immune to moves like Toxic. But because of Salandit's ability, it bypasses that. So poison types can get Toxic on. Or Toxic? Or what? You know what I mean. They can get poisoned by Toxic. Alright, I'm using a super potion. Alright, that should give us plenty of room to knock you out. If we can break through this, that is. Please break through it. Fuck you. Although it might still die to the poison. So even if we don't break through this confusion, Golbat will still die to the poison. Okay, Solandra lives, and Golbat doesn't. Heck yes. Yo, think about the bus drivers. If we take this bus stop, they can all chill. Well, I'm over this. Back to living large in the mansion. Humph. Cinder. What's going on? Some Team Skullpunks just ran past me going in the other direction, yeah? I sure wish they'd challenge the League instead of getting up to no good all the time. The League? Ho-ho, you'll find out soon enough. Just you wait, cousin. But first things first. If you want to head out Mount Hokulani, you should take the bus. It'll blast us up there to the top. Yeah, as quick as a sky uppercut. I think I'm gonna heal before we do that. And also, even though I don't think we can really do much on the route south of Mali City, I think we can still fight some of the trainers there. So what do you say we do a bit of grinding there? Well, those grunts do if the bus stop had a shelter. Alright, let's go down. Oh yeah, these trainers, they can heal up your Pokemon anytime you want. Okay. Item over here, got a big mushroom. So many trainers, now there's your chance to earn some prize money. Ooh, that can be helpful. And I think to add a little extra oomph to it, I'm gonna let Aki be involved in the battle. Because I believe Aki is holding the amulet coin still, I think. Let me check real quick. Yeah, still holding the amulet coin. Right. Let's see here. I think we'll toxic that Whimsicott. And then I think we'll do a U-turn on the Lilligant. The way the Pokemon just flopped onto the field. That did a decent amount of damage there. And you know what? I'm gonna let Armin come out. I know Armin is still lower level than everyone else, but Armin needs to do at least a little bit of fighting. If he's even able to get off a move. I'm probably gonna regret this, aren't I? Ah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You regret most things. It's fine. I forgot that was Aki. Alright, Aurora Beam. How much damage will that do? That did a little bit. Alright, Whimsicott is still alive somehow. Still using Synthesis, I see. Okay, Armin lived that. That's good. Alright, Salandra use Flame Burst. And we're just ganging up on poor Lilligant there. Whimsicott is still alive. Alright, I feel like Lilligant is just gonna use Synthesis again. So I think I'm just gonna use a Hyper Potion on Armin. Yep, had a feeling. Alright, using Gust. That didn't do much to Salandra. Just gonna Flame Burst that. And Whimsicott goes down to Poison. Grim going bed, but have a good night and have fun. Thank you, Skylar. Appreciate it. Alright, Armin grew a level. Let's learn Ancient Power, yes! Yeah, I'm definitely forgetting Rock Throw. Aki wants to learn Torments. Nah. Alright. I think you are just going to use Toxic on the Lilligant. And then you are going to use Aurora Beam. We're gonna let Armin get the finishing blow here. Because he deserves it. He deserves to win a battle. He's our baby. And with that, I believe... Yes! Salandra's finally evolving. My second favorite Pokemon behind Sneasel and Weavile, Salazzle. Also, have a good rest of your night, Jolteron. Enjoy your trip to Dreamland. Let's learn Captivate. Nah. Look at her all grown up now. When that makes Salazzle your third favorite mon, I kind of put Sneasel and Weavile like in a. They both have the #1 spot. Because, you know, technicalities. I get what you're saying, but yeah. Frick you, technicalities. Alright, you'd like your head to be patched. I'm assuming you don't high five, but I'll still give it a shot. Okay, no, you don't. You don't want to give me a high five? How dare you? Alright, anybody else? Alright, Armin needs some affection. I love these babies. These Pokemon are my babies, and I will protect them with my life. Yeah. I'm good. Oh, Brotododo time. Alright, any more trainers around here? There's an item over here. That is Gyro Ball. There's some more trainers over there. I think I'm gonna swap Peaches up front. Using a Dedenne. I'll swap you out. I'll swap you out for someone else. I think we'll let Armin do some more fighting. Because Armin's at 26, this Dedenne is at 28. I think we'll be okay. And we're already gonna be slower than Dedenne anyway, even without the paralysis, so I think that'll be fine. We'll deal with it. We'll cope. We'll cope. Fuck, I'm no longer coping. I am seething with rage. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Alright, Ancient Power. Use Aurora Beam for this turn. Which does more damage? Okay, it seems like they do equal amounts of damage. I'll use a super potion. How's everyone doing? Hello, Legacy Dude. Right, use a Nuzzle again. That is A-okay. I'll just use Aurora Beam. You healed up some of your health, but that is A-okay. Got a critical hit there. That's nice. Using Volt Switch. Do you even have any other Pokemon? No, you don't. Okay. And it's down. Armin's slowly catching up to everyone else. There we go. Do you want another bean? I have been doing well, thank you. Alright, let's see here. I challenge you to a battle? Sure. And apparently your master is a beware. Your master is a bear. Something, something, obvious joke about bears, something, something. Jesus Christ! Alright, that did a lot. Okay, I'm swapping to someone else. Fuck that. Beware this guy's attacks. Alright, how much will Disarming Voice do? Since we're now a fairy type, Disarming Voice does same type attack bonus. Toughed it out so we wouldn't feel sad. Very nice. And Beware took itself out. Peach is Squirtle level 34 and wants to learn Discharge. Yes, I want to learn that. I am instantly getting rid of Thundershock for that. Master, I'm sorry. I have failed you. As you wish, Master. My master says that you have proven your strength and are worthy of learning one of his many moves. This holds the essence of my master's teachings. Use it well. Ooh, payback. TM66 is for payback. If you can attack after an opponent, the move becomes twice as powerful. A good move for Pokemon with low speed. May be stronger the next time we meet. Alright. I need to heal. Next, a complex question. Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. You can ask it, and I'll let you know if I'm able to answer it or not. And also, while I'm at it, Peaches learned Discharge. So, with that, it's finally time. Discharge is what I was waiting for. Let's evolve Peaches.
Pikachu.
Peaches is now a full-fledged Raichu. Let's go. And And she wants to learn Psychic. Sure, let's forget a move. I think I will get rid of... Yeah, I think this will be our time to get rid of Spark. Especially considering now we're more of a special attacker than a physical attacker. Alright! Now your question, what motivates me? Well, first off, if Rotom can shut the fuck up for a moment. But what motivates me? I guess just like, knowing that I have goals I want to reach, and knowing that, like, the future is a blank page, and just because things may seem bad right now doesn't mean they're gonna be bad all the time. 'Cause, like, you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen in the future. And I want to keep going, and I want to see what the future holds for me, you know? So, yeah. I guess the future motivates me. if that makes any sense. Alright, now that we've done all that... Actually, there's still some trainers on this route. Do I want to fight them, though? You know what? Yeah, we might as well fight them. Might as well. Yeah, I know there's always that fear of, like, the fear of the worst case scenario, which I'm very much guilty of having that fear. Appreciate the response really different? Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm very much guilty of having, like, the fear of, like, the worst case scenarios and all that. But sometimes you gotta remember, like, when your brain tells you, like, oh, what if this bad thing happens? You gotta remind yourself, but what if something good happens? Not every action you do will lead to bad consequences. Will there be bad consequences for some things? I mean, sure. But there will also be good consequences, and you won't know which consequence you'll get until you try. The important thing is to try. I hope my answer is making sense. Got a quick ball there. Whoops. That is a Parasect. And I just want to run away from it. I really don't give a shinks about it. Got a big mushroom. Yeah, I had a feeling we couldn't go this way. That's alright, though. Depends on the person. It's just said, worries of the world occur, so totally understandable. Mm-hmm. You won't know until you try. And like I said, even if things seem bad now, that doesn't mean that your future is gonna be bad. The future is not set in stone, and you can, and you are capable of making a good future for yourself. So, as a certain blue hedgehog once said in a murder-related game of all things, when negative thoughts hit you, let them pass and keep living. Right, let's go off and take the bus. Alright, let's take the bus to the peak. Over here. Mount Hokulani is the second tallest mountain in Alola. And the tallest... Check it out, Cinder. You see that steep, jutting, majestic peak right over there? That's Mount Lanakila, the highest peak in Alola. It's a sacred spot, yeah. The closest you can ever get to the legendary Pokemon of Alola. Said to be the Moon Incarnate. That's it, right there, on the peak of Lanakila. That's where I'll establish... Bleh! That's where I'll establish our Pokemon League. We'll get everybody who's finished their island challenges, yeah. And up there, on the peak of Mount Lanakila, they'll battle against the Kahunas to become the Island Challenge champion. I've always valued our old traditions here in Alola, but it's time to make a champion the whole world will recognize. It's time to get our own Elite Four and make our own Pokemon League. To think that someday, the kiddos in Alola will be able to go from being the Island Challenge champion to the World Champion. And then, when we have our own champion, they can show the rest of the world what's so special about Alolan Pokemon and their trainers. Yeah. Pokemon League, it sounds so cool. I bet you want to check it out too, right? I love the challenge. I know you do great in the Pokemon League Center. You've got me, after all. But first, we need to finish the Island Challenge. Onward to the Hokulani Observatory. And then got a Rotoloto thing. Rotoloto. Alright, there's a Pokemon Center over there, but I believe we should already be fully healed. Yeah, we're fully healed. Okay. God, the majority of our team is fully evolved now. The only one who's not fully evolved yet is Armin. But he will get there. He will get there. Hey there. You're still as fired up as ever, eh, Royal? Ha! Cinder, let me introduce you. This is Mullane. He runs the observatory here and also manages PC boxes. But he's not Hokulani's captain. But I was the captain once, my masked friend. It's Cinder, right? Thanks for coming all the way up Hokulani to visit us. Our captain Sophocles is a rather busy young man, I'm afraid. Always calculating comets' paths or updating that Festival Plaza thing of his. If you want to be introduced to the Master Royal, though, well, that's something I could definitely help you with right here and now. Yeah, I think she's even stronger than we were at this point of our... I can speak. At this point of our island challenge. One more thing, cousin. The name's Kukui. Who's this Master Royal you're talking about? Just think about that favor I asked you. Yeah, Mullane. I want you to seriously consider it. I guess I should head back to Mally Garden. Even Hao should be done eating malasadas by now, yeah? I'll make sure he makes it up here, too. That guy's as interesting as ever. My old buddy. Here's a little something to remember a meeting by, Cinder. Stellium Z. Behold! Cutting sharpness, unyielding power. Yes, this move has them both. Don't show Steelix. And it is what you need to know to draw forth the Steel-type Z power. I gathered these Z crystals when I was on my own island challenge back in my own day, adventuring with Kukui and my Pokemon in search of strength. You should go ahead and use it now. Now go on inside and tour our observatory as you like. And if you're ready for the real trial, Captain Sophocles can be found in the head's office. I wonder what kind of trial awaits us at the Hokulani Observatory. Are you ready, partner? I think we are as good as ready. If you've heard of Oshin no Ko, I have never heard of that, no. Hokulani Observatory can view distant planets and galaxies, with the help of Pokemon like Togedemaru and Charjabug, of course. I guess it's time to feed you guys. Alright, let's go in. Let's see. Anything hidden around here? Oh, sticker. Nice. Alright, I believe this is where the challenge will be. The door is locked by the security system. Alright, I guess we just have to look around first. Ah, here we go. You're getting close to your goal. I imagine you must have come here to attempt the trial, huh? So, where are the Charjabug? Mullane said... Oh, they're eating. Right. Mainly about an idol named I and has a tragic incident and children understand the past. Sorry, try not to spoil too much. I gotcha. Charjabug are real gluttons, you know. Charjabug helped me out with my trial, so can you go get them all for me? I'll have to get everything else ready while you do that. I'm gonna have to get Togedemaru's help too. This will be my first time testing it. So it'll be a huge help if you would go call all the Charjabugs for me. Got another sticker. So we have to find all the Charge-a-Bug. There's a sticker over here. Alright, where could they be? History is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. Okay, we got a Stardust from this guy. Alright, where could the Charge-a-Bug be? Are they outside the building? There you are, the Charge-a-Bug are all fed and happy. Let's see. I'm only counting 6. They're not all here yet. I'm sorry, Cinder, but do you think you could go find the remaining Charge-a-Bug? We're only missing 3. They should still be eating in that empty lot by the bus station.
Oh, yeah!
Jesus Christ. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, that's one of them. Ichiwas, welcome on in. Right, this should be the last one. Or not. How's it going, Cinder? Did you find all those Charge-a-Bug? Oh, seems like 7-Jabug is missing. It's always wandered off to strange. It always wanders. It always wanders off to strange places. Don't actually do that, Ichiwas, please. I'll be called the 9 Charge-a-Bug by their nicknames. 1-Jabug all the way to 9-Jabug. You may be at the wrong place then? Yep. Doing stupid stuff just to get you banned is a complete waste of time. What you're saying is you won't ban me? Oh no, I didn't say that. If you do something stupid in chat, I will ban you. Oh, 7-Jabug, there you are. Thanks for the help in finding it, Cinder. Now we should get back to Sophocles. No doubt he's been craning his neck like an executor waiting for us. You gathered those Charge-a-Bug quickly. I knew there was something special about you. It's over there. That's the room where we have the trial. Switching off the security system. Charge-a-Bug look like buses? They do. And in they go. Does the trial usually go this way? I hope they know what they're doing. Alright, this is where the trial will be held. So let's go ahead and tackle it, shall we? One Jabug, two Jabug, and three Jabug are all on board the roller. Yes. We should be ready for them to lend us their electricity, eh, Sophie? Togedemaru and Chargerbug get along very well. We use Togedemaru's ability Lightning Rod to absorb any sudden surges from Chargerbug so we don't get zapped. Oh, and by the way, we gave Togedemaru a nickname. Togemaru. So, do you want to begin my trial, Cinder? Yes, I've been waiting for it. Wow, you're really into this. Okay, let me explain how my trial works. First, you need to connect the Chargerbug that are on the roller. We'll use the electricity from the Chargerbug to power up the machine. That should let us call the totem Pokémon. Use the 4 buttons on the edge of the roller to rotate the panels and connect the Chargerbug in a line. Just as an example, this is what happens when you rotate the panels. You don't need to worry about which way the Chargerbug are facing, so long as they're connected in a line. Let me summarize. We connect the Chargerbug to summon the totem Pokemon, which you will hopefully defeat. Also, as a side note, this is the first time we're using the 2 machines, the roller and the pinger. So let's get this trial going, okay? My trial is about to begin. Alright. So, let's get these guys connected in a line. Now ready to power up the pinger. Yes, it's working. The electricity from the linked Chargerbug is moving along the cable. It's actually working. The pinger is getting a good dose of power. Now the totem Pokemon should be here any minute. That is not the totem Pokemon. That is just a random ass Elekid. Alright, let's take this guy out. Totem Kid. Or the Totem Elekid, I misread that. Of course, Elekid love electricity too. It must have been tempted out by the pinger. We didn't call the Pokemon we wanted, but it seems like the pinger works just fine. So what now, Sophie? I think one row of Chargerbug isn't giving enough electricity. If that's the case, all we need to do is add another circuit. If my theory is correct, this should let us pump more power into the pinger. So my trial will continue, Cinder. Alright. There we go, that's another line. Now ready to power up the pinger. Nice seeing all you wonderful individuals again. Good luck with your... Good luck with your yokai watch. Catch y'all later. Good night, all. Good night, Legacy Dude. We're getting much more power than our last try. And that is an Electabuzz. I recognize that cry anywhere. Great. Let's do Flame Burst. stronger against special moves. Let's see how much Dragon Rage does. Perfect! That's the exact amount. Let's go. Alright, Aki grew a level. Armin also grew a level. Electabuzz. Seems like the more power we pumped in, Seems like the more power we pump into the pinger, the bigger Pokemon it attracts. This is amazing, Sophie. If that's the case, let's give it some more power. That'll definitely summon the totem Pokemon. The more Charjabug we connect in a direct line, the greater the electrical current that is generated and the longer it flows. So that means... You've got it, Cinder. Actually, I think you've got it already, too. So my trial will continue to continue. Alright, let's get these little guys in a line, shall we? There we go. Okay, Cinder, the Charjabug are all connected. Everything should be good now. Now ready to connect the roller with the pinger. The cables are looking a little unstable. I hope it doesn't cause a problem. Oh no! The Charjabug will get blasted with electricity if we don't do something! Togemaru? What are you doing? Are you trying to save everyone? Togedemaru's ability is Lightning Rod. It can attract electricity to itself, but the current is too strong. There's no way Togedemaru's electric sacks can handle all of it. Togemaru, hang in there! I gotta do something! The bigger Togedemaru saved the little one, and now we gotta fight it. And ooh boy, he is mad. In Sun and Moon, this trial is different. In Sun and Moon, Sophocles is testing out something, and it ends up causing a blackout. And during the blackout, you have to answer trivia questions and fight Pokemon along the way. And then at the end, you fight a totem Vikavolt instead of a totem Togedemaru. So yeah, they changed this trial for this game. Alright, Togedemaru is part Steel type, but that will not be an issue for Salandra here. Or it will. I forgot about that move. Togedemaru looks like someone assaulted their loved one. Oh god. He summoned a Skarmory. That'll be a bit iffy. But I'm gonna see if I can hopefully get a Toxic off on Togedemaru. And I did. That is huge. Alright, using Zing Zap. And Skarmory is using Tailwind. Alright, let's see here. I think I'll use Flame Burst on the Skarmory. Alright, how much damage will Zing Zap do here? Okay, Stealth Rock, that is a bit of an issue. And we flinched. Fuck. That's alright, though. We have healing items. Using Steel Wing. Okay. Yeah, it seems like there's not much Solandra's gonna do here. I think I'm just gonna let Solandra go down. I think I'm just gonna let her go down. She did the main thing I needed her to do, which was poison Togedemaru, so... Alright, you're eating a citrus berry, I think? Yep, citrus berry. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm gonna swap into Aki. Alright, and then... I think I'm gonna use a revive on Solandra. Okay, Iron Head. That did a lot, but we'll be okay. Hopefully. Alright, how much is Stealing gonna do? Did quite a lot. I'm hoping that we're faster so we can just get a U-turn off of here. Please let us be faster. Okay, we are faster. Okay. Alright, and then... I'm just gonna swap into Peaches. I am aware that Togedemaru has Lightning Rod for its ability, so electric attacks will not do anything here. But the Totem Togedemaru went down. So that means electric attacks will do something here. But it's a matter if we're faster than Skarmory or not. We'll try it. Let's just try it. We are faster. And that's it. The trial is over. Why are you playing Pokemon? Because I like Pokemon. Alright, we defeated the totem. Alright. That's not it. Okay, we need the brush. Yep, here we go. Oops. I did not mean to drop that. Oops. Okay, that's your favorite spot to be petted. Okay. And I believe... Yeah! High five! I'm proud of you, Peaches. You're all grown up now. Alright, let's take care of Aki as well. There we go. Let's feed you another one. Thanks, Cinder. Tokumaru and company, they were saved by the totem Pokemon. The totem Pokemon is really something else, and that means you're one heck of a trainer to have beaten that totem, Cinder. I'm curious though, what is that aura that the totem Pokemon surround themselves with? I really need to work on the totem calling machines though. Tokumaru and Wonjabug and company, they're all my precious friends. You got that right, Sophie. Finding things that you notice, even little things, and improving on them. That's how science works. Come to think of it, that's how Pokemon battles work too. Here, Cinder. I'll give you this Electrium Z to reward you for beating the totem Pokemon. Are you playing this on PC? No, I am playing this on an actual 3DS. Come on, Sophie. You'll still need to show her the proper Z pose to use it. Watch. Congratulations on clearing your trial. Make your camera angle so perfect and streaming off a DS. The DS has like a what? How do I explain this? Hold on. How the frick do words are hard. I guess I can say this though, like, there are probably some like stuff you can look up online about it and all that, so like, even if I can't give you a proper answer, I'm sure somebody out there will. Sophocles did well as captain too. I was really nervous. Don't you worry. I'm sure that I made the right choice in naming you captain, even if you are my cousin. Usually it's the Alan Kahuna who appoints the captains. I love his little smile, that's so cute. But there are some unusual circumstances here on Ula Ula. So somehow I ended up captain. But you're really great, Cinder. Maybe you should invite her to check out the battle agency in that case. Bingbo, you're a genius! That's a marvelous idea! Cinder, come with me to one of Festival Plaza's most unique facilities, the battle agency. You kids have a good time. Welcome to the battle agency reception desk. Not to brag, but this facility is pretty sweet. First off, go ahead and borrow a Pokemon at the reception desk. You can choose one of 3 Pokemon. Once you've borrowed a Pokemon, next is asking trainers to join your team. Look for trainers who have strong Pokemon. Battle alongside your teammates and get rewards. If you keep winning, your grade will go up. If your grade goes up, you can battle with stronger Pokemon. Battle a lot and raise your grade. That's how it works. Go ahead and give it a try. How was that, Cinder? The battle agency is pretty cool, right? Well, if you're done here, Cinder, could I ask you to do a favor for me? My pal Kukui seems to have forgotten this. Got the professor's mask. Suspicious. He said he'd be going back to Malley Garden, didn't he? Sorry to ask, but take it to him, would you? Maybe next time we can battle too. Congrats on finishing the trial, Cinder. Now that's my partner. Let's head back to Malley Garden. Hopefully the professor won't be too hard to find this time. Alright, back to Malley Garden we shall go. Why are you looking so sus there for, Sam? Alright, let's heal up real quick. Because he said so. Oh yeah, I did say that, yeah. Alright, I think we'll just take a shortcut back down here. On the back of a Charizard. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll, we'll keep Salandra up front. Alright, let's go back to Malley Garden. Yo, hold up, yo, Mr. Kukui. You say you want to make a Pokemon League? You got rocks in your skull? 4 turns. Huh? Bring it on, the both of you. I've been researching Pokemon moves, yeah, so I'm always ready, oh yeah. I'll take you both on in a battle royal, and you'll be down with just a Swift and Incinerator, too. You gotta beat the man to be the man, boys. Yo, for real? Fine, you asked for it. Get him good, Professor. You numbskulls should learn your place. Battle Royal, huh? Nice idea there, Kukui. You can beat down 3 Pokemon at once, huh? It's Kuzma. The boss has graced us with its presence! The hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, Big Bad Guzma is here. Greetings, cowering public! We have an exciting bout for you tonight. In the opposing corner, the Pokemon Professor Kukui. And in this corner, the boss of Team Skull and the hardest guy around, Guzma. Here we are, Kukui. Fellow rejects who never could become captains. We've got all these moldy old traditions in Alola. The kahunas, the captains. It's about time we cut out all that silly garbage and make something new for ourselves. Trust me, I get that. Don't get me wrong though, Kukui. We've got no need for a Pokemon League. After all, everyone already knows everyone already knows who the strongest trainer is on these islands. Speak for yourself, Guzma. It's not like I couldn't become a captain. I chose not to. I had other dreams, see? I wanted to figure out which moves would be strong enough to beat old Hala. And I finally found what I was looking for. The strongest moves you can use are the ones a trainer and their Pokemon choose together. In the heat of the moment, when it really counts. That's when I knew I had to make a Pokemon League, yeah, to give everybody a chance to be pushed to the limit with their team and find that perfect move. Let's see it, Guzma. Show me your moves and prove you aren't just all talk. If you really can, that is. Right, Cinder? Don't you agree? That's right. So you're one of the kids on our island challenge? You don't look like you're from around here. This here's Cinder. She just moved to Alola recently. Discovery, new experiences, adventure. She's loving every minute of it. Cinder and her Salazzle can unleash some really powerful moves. So if you think you're the strongest trainer on these islands, Guzma, why don't you battle her? Pfft, this move fanatic is getting me all riled up. You got a Z power ring, huh, kid? Why even bother with the island challenge? What's the point of it? It'll make me strong. No, it won't, you dumb kid. Watch closely, Kukui. Someday I'm gonna destroy you, but first I'll destroy everything you care about. Wanna see what destruction looks like? Here it is in human form. It's your boy Guzma! Banger alert! Yeah, this song is a freaking banger. Also, yes, I am aware that I got 2 of my Pokemon knocked out by that freaking Golisopod. Golisopod, even if its ability is a bit awkward to work with, if you know how to use Golisopod right, that thing can be a beast. Do not underestimate Golisopod. I've used a Golisopod in my first ever Moon playthrough, and yeah, that thing can wreck shit if you know how to use it right. Air slash. Hopefully this won't do too much. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'm just gonna use the old revive. Yeah, I had a feeling Armin was gonna go down there. Alright, I'm just gonna send you out. Alright, that'll take you out. Alright, I'm gonna keep battling for right now. I'm gonna revive Armin just so he can get experience. Alright, and I think I'm gonna use U-turn here. Or I can get Sucker Punch, that works too. Fuck you, Golisopod. But you know what I can do. I think you should hopefully be in Dragon Rage range, or Dragon range. Hehehe. I know for a fact I'm faster than you, so let's see what this does. And that does it, GG. Had a bit of a rough start, but we made it. Gizmo, what is wrong with you? It's time for your Fonta team to let loose and destroy everything! It was Cinder, right? I'll remember you. As someone I'll be happy to beat down anytime. GG, Golisopod gone. So you're How, huh? And you're Guzma, so? You know you don't have to do this Island Challenge thing just because your granddad's a kahuna. Even if you finish, you might not get what you want. Woo, Cinder! Those are some nice moves. I can feel my soul shaking. Oh yeah, almost forgot to give you something super important. Here you go, cousin. This is a Z Crystal for Primarina, the evolution of the Poplio you chose. Primarium Z. And about that mask you've got there, Cinder. Mullane gave you that, yeah? I'll take it if you don't mind. I can make sure it gets back to the Masked Royal safe and sound. You saw that too, yeah, How? Yeah, I did. That was an awesome battle, Cinder. Maybe someday Guzma will figure out what it is you kids learn on the Island Challenge. So what happened to Lily? You guys lose her somewhere? I'm right here. And so is Acerola. You and the professor fought those horrible Team Skull thugs, Cinder. Just thinking about it makes me worry. They sound like a scary group. You think? I don't know, exchanging a few moves in battle is the quickest way to get to know someone in my book. Well, I'm going to head to Mount Lanakila. I've got to make sure the Pokemon League gets finished and everybody has a chance to find their own perfect move. Keep training harder in your Island Challenge. One day the two of you will make it there too. Cinder, How? Be sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. Cinder, you made it through Sophocles' trial, huh? That's really great. You can take on the next trial up past Route 11. Through Tapa Village, you know? If you get lost on your way, ask a police officer for directions. They're here to serve, right? Now, Lily, you're coming with me to do some shopping. I thought Guzma was going to bust me up too. What a bully. Let's not dwell on it. Come on, kid. We've got Route 11 to explore. Alright, we're gonna fully heal, and then I think this will be a good stopping point for us. We explored some of Ula Ula Island. We completed a trial, and we battled Guzma. I'd say this is a good place to stop. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I'm just gonna save one more time. Better safe than sorry. Alright. So, what is our raid message going to be tonight? I appreciate you guys being here tonight, by the way. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for streaming. You are absolutely welcome. Better safe than sorry. Ayy. Alright, let's see. Kuzma balls! God damn it. Let's see. I got a person we can raid. Alright, I got our target. Now we just need to think of a raid message. What can our raid message be? Oola oops. You know what? Since we saw him tonight, I think we'll just make our raid message hashtag your boy Guzma. I think that'll be our raid message. Give me back my bus stop. Or give me back my bus stop. Oh, we'll just stick with your boy Guzma. If you want to use give me back my bus stop, you can, but yeah, you can use either one. Alright, we're gonna raid Joe Friendly, who's currently doing some shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it looks like. Alright, so to those of you who tuned in, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you being here tonight. Thanks for the Lusamine. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow night is Viewer's Choice. We'll be starting with Sam's choice of Diddy Kong Racing DS, and we'll go from there. Bye-bye!